Let's talk about sex and spirituality and how those two come together in full body orgasm. My name is Leán. I'm a sex coach. I work with men, with women, and with couples. My underlying purpose is always to help people to have a spiritual full body orgasm. So let's just look at why this is such a big deal and how does spirituality and sexuality come together. I am so passionate about this topic because sex and spirituality is usually so far removed from each other. In the one corner, we have sex, which is seen as a pure physical entity happening. Sex is like the physical. And then we've got spirituality, which is the mystical. And it's usually spirituality is a person's focus upwards, outwards, towards heaven, towards your higher self, a kind of ascension. Like spirituality is often seen as something very light, up there, out there, something I'm trying to go to or rise up to or achieve. And then physicality is seen almost as something that we want to pull ourselves out of, free ourselves from. And then with sex, there can be this absolute confusion between censorship and excitement, shame and perversion. These two sides of the coin. So how do we bring sex and spirituality together? And specifically, full body orgasm as a cosmic spiritual experience. So I see our going into the body, into the physical body, as next level spirituality. It is coming home to self. It is bringing spirit home, becoming one, knowing, understanding, dropping back in to the fact that we are in this body. We are alive and we are an incarnation in this body, alive here and now. So the first step is just saying, okay, we are in this body. We are in this body. So we can see our spirituality as always a kind of an escape. Or we can go spirituality next level, where we say, okay, I'm going to come home here and now in my body. And I'm going to allow myself to be as present as I possibly can in my body, here and now, as an incarnation. Okay? So let's come home. Let's be present. Let's feel. This is where Eckhart Tolle is so great, saying, let's be present. Your presence, your life is important. The fact that you are alive right now and the way that you are living is important now. And what you are feeling inside your body is extremely important. What if only this moment existed and you were allowing all of creation to look through your eyes, through your body, at the world and say, what is this world? Here I am in my body. What is this world? In what state will you find yourself? Will you find yourself in this moment in a state of anxiety, feeling unhappy, feeling tensed up, struggling through it so that you can have a better time next year or when you retire? Or will life find itself in you fully awake, fully present in your body, in your body, in your body? So now, stop. How do we bring sex and spirituality together? I see sex, being sensual with the body, as the ultimate meditation. Right. Now, meditation, which is a spiritual practice, I was very surprised when I first started meditating and I realized, oh my word, I go into the body. I honestly thought we were going to think up and out and transcend. See, that's often the problem with spirituality, is we want to transcend or go away or, I don't know, go somewhere else than where you are. Now, the wonderful thing about meditation is it teaches us to turn our attention inward and to start focusing into the body, into the awareness inside the body. And then you see these beautiful pictures of these people that sit and meditate, and they focus on their chakras. And these chakras, these energy centers, they are drawn as lighting up. And when they light up, then the person starts being described as being in a state of enlightenment. And these chakras line up and they sort of connect above and below to all that is. And that meditation is a most beautiful spiritual practice. Now, I love using sexuality as an extreme spiritual practice where meditation goes into the body, focuses the attention into the body. Let's look at sex as the most wonderful tool of moving the focus into the body and really sensing the body. So again, with meditation, you start visualizing these chakras and you connect with them. But when it really lights up, when they become activated, the chakras, the internal awareness, is when these energy centers are not only just visualizations, but they are a physical experience where you physically feel your existence. It's like the sixth sense of sensing, feeling the inner body, feeling the inner body. That is where the meditation is taking us, feeling the inner body, feeling the energy inside us, also called life force energy, really sensing it, and therefore the entire body lights up with awareness, with an inner awareness of life flowing in us, and we can then also start sensing very physically our connection above and below and also around. Now, sexuality, hello, it's the same as meditation. It's like the highway of meditation. This is, people, the church was trying to get us away from God. This was the message that Jesus gave us. He said, God is inside you guys. Like Jesus said, like he himself said, we are children. We are we are in the image of God. God is in us, in our physical body. Yet everyone crucified him and said, no, dudes, be ashamed of the body, like, carnal sins, you all need to come to the church and come through us, and we're going to put Jesus on some pedestal and tell you guys that he's up in heaven. The message of Jesus was, incarnated into this earth is a knowledge, a God knowledge. God is incarnated into this earth, into Jesus. And he said, you are my brothers and sisters. We are all the same. We are all part of this divine life force is flowing in all of us. Okay? Let me just keep my reason as clear as I possibly can. So sexuality. We want to take away that red button of saying, don't touch her, don't touch her. Oh, shame, shame, shame. That is a very important place where, where we can truly, truly, truly connect even deeper to the life force within ourselves, with this life, with all our energy centers. And it's so simple with sexuality, with sensuality, is we start feeling, and we feel deeper and deeper, and deeper and deeper and deeper. And I teach people, I help people to feel deeper. I tell you, we find it very difficult to feel this deep. We are so in our heads, we're so disconnected from the body that often people need a lot of guidance and just motivation and coaxing, and like, yes, you can go deeper, yes, you can go deeper, yes, you can go deeper. Ultimately, the more you feel, the deeper you go, the more you are going into these energy centers inside your body. And they are not just boom, 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 7 of them. It's basically everywhere in your body. And the more aware you become of the sensation of sensing, of the aliveness within you, the more you light up. It's like you are lighting up from the inside. And this internal sensing of self, sensing, like this sensing, that is a spiritual realization of self. I always see that orgasm is an implosion into self, is where we feel so deep into ourselves that we let go and we implode absolute being, and that implosion into self-realization can happen in any part of your body. And when you practice and get used to it, you can actually play with it and have it travel through your body like a ball of golden light, like a ball of golden light, like a ball of golden awareness. And when you have learned to cultivate this fantastic enlightenment within your own body, and you then orgasmic enlightenment, and you then make love, have sex with another person that have cultivated their orgasmic enlightenment within their bodies. Trust me, people, this is possible. I see this happening all the time. Trust me, this is possible. I see it happening all the time. So once we are activating ourselves as enlightened beings, this is much more than just a sexy orgasm. So once we know ourselves as an enlightened being and you start making love to another person that has started understanding themselves as this light being, oh my word, that is the best lovemaking you can ever have. You are so fully present. You are so fully alive. You are so present. Your whole mind is in your body, in your awareness, and with the other person. You feel so much. There is so much pleasure. You are able to stay in an orgasmic state together for hours. You are able to move these balls of light and awareness through each other's bodies. You are able to weave through various patterns and avenues to weave this awareness. Trust me, it's possible. I do this all the time. Can't do it with everyone, but the ones that are switched on, this is how we make love. And it is like when I make love in this way with someone, I usually have this feeling of I'm either remembering something from way, way, way back when, like a long time ago, or I'm remembering something that's gonna happen in the future. It feels like there was another time when we, I don't know, was or are going to, we're practicing to do it now, where we make love on a completely different way, where we make love as light beings, where we feel our light, where we feel the light of the other person, and this light communicates between the two beings, and there is an incredible telepathy that happens between these two beings. Sometimes it's on quite a unconscious level, subconscious, or you can only understand certain parts of it, but the most beautiful, usually tribal information, I call it tribal understanding, like the understanding of being. There's often the understanding of the masculine and the feminine energy flowing through both beings. The healing of understanding and playing with the giving and receiving energies. Such a healing process when we can hold that for each other. There's usually messages of love, of peace. Yeah. Trust me, it's like we all have the capacity to do this incredible, incredible, incredible energetic lovemaking. We don't all have to do it. But the ones of us, or the ones that are doing it, I mean, once you start doing it, you'll never go back. You will never settle for less. And the wonderful thing is, if only you know how to switch your light body on and how to move this energy in your body, you can teach it to your lover. This awareness does get transmitted from one person to the next. And that's why I'm so passionate to teach it to my clients, because I know every client that I teach this energy awareness to, they will be teaching the other people in their lives once they have this awareness, because it means so much to every single person on a spiritual level. Oh, and just one last thing. Usually when a person starts having energy orgasms, they all start saying the same kind of thing. Everybody would say, oh my word, I feel like I am connected to everything. I feel my connection to everything. And usually there is also a deep self-love and acceptance. And that is beautiful.